It is. It's my favorite appliance you've ever done.
I think it's the appliance we use the most in our house, in our restaurant. You know, we don't use all the appliances we do here in the restaurant because they're too small. But this one I can use for 2 people, 4 people, or I make hors d'oeuvres like small crab cakes. I can cook fish on it. I can cook, obviously, all the skewers on it.
Everything.
So we use that all the time. Chicken hash, anything like that, it's so perfect.
It is so, but
not to speak pancakes in the morning. My kids eat twice a week pancakes for breakfast. And now I can have my housekeeper, the nanny can actually do that just as good as I can. Why? Because she can regulate the temperature.
You can. In fact, I just want to take you on a real quick tour because these, I just tell you, they will not make the whole weekend. It is a 5-in-1, guys. Let's just start with the fact, you don't see it in your top line graphic, but you'll see it at the bottom of your screen. This is 1,800 watts of power. Do you know that is the most it's the most powerful grill that money can buy at any price for the consumer. It does not get any more powerful than this, but it's a 5-in-1. This, my friends, is a stove. It's a stove, it's a warmer, it's a griddle, it's a grill, it's a fat trapper, it's a buffet warmer, and it has a patented O-ring or U-ring design. Now that means if you fully put it in the dishwasher. It has one of the largest fat trappers in the world, and because it's the most powerful grill that money can buy, you never ever get that gray meat, kind of that steamed meat that, you know, other grills make. You can sear your chicken, your fish, anything you want on this just to perfection. So it's so easy to use. And let me tell you why it cooks so well. Perfect.
You saw probably some of my pots and pans with a thick aluminum bottom. Now this is the same thing, similar to that. You have the heating element built inside.
It's embedded in the metal.
Embedded inside. So there's nothing in the outside because you can cook on both sides.
So you know what a lot of other people do, and here's why we get frustrated. Like a lot of other grills, they just kind of make like this little corkscrew design, and that's why you have hot and cold spots. The element, it doesn't go through the whole thing, and that's why we get frustrated.
It's like a little snake underneath, and it's terrible.
It does. And then here's the other thing. If your grill, if the plug is on, off, and that's all you have, this literally, it goes all the way up to over 400 degrees. And that's the crazy thing. I mean, you are searing meat. You are grilling meat. You are getting caramelization.
Everything from vegetables to fish to meat to eggs to pancakes. You can regulate the temperature. Anybody can be a professional chef working on that.
It is.
You could do your Korean barbecue on here. You can put your Thai satay on here. You can make our Austrian sausage and peppers here. So you decide. Now
look at those grill marks.
Look at it.
Oh my gosh. But you know, that's just Wolf. That's just it, Wolf. Other grills do not get this hot. And you know, we're a nation that loves to grill, but if your meat is not caramelizing, you're losing that flavor.
That's where all the flavor is. I think so too. Now, look at that here. I had that last night. Grilled Brussels sprouts. I blanched them in water for 10 seconds, cut them in half and put them on the grill. It's so easy, but so tasty that way. Now look at the chicken here. See that? Look at that. The skin is not oily because the oil goes away. You can put your vegetables on here at the same time.
I know, can I tell you, though, even I realize it's too cold to grill outside, especially if you're from Minnesota like I am. But the truth is, I never use my grill outside because I'm afraid of that propane. Things stick on it. You know, you have to worry about cleaning it. Nothing sticks to this.
This is so easy to use.
It is.
I mean, it's amazing.
And you know what? It's healthy, too, isn't it?
You cook much healthier because nothing sits in the oil
Nothing.
here. You know, when you put a pan on or something, you put the meat in it, it sits in there. Here, it goes away, and you have the grease trap underneath, the little holes in here which gonna take away all the oil.
It is brilliant. But remember, it is only as long as supplies last. I know I sound like a cuckoo that I own 3, but when I do like little dinner parties, I do them with this griddle. I really do. I serve with it. You know, when my stove went out for a while, I used this as my stove. So if you just need a stovetop somewhere, you know, if you're an RVer, if you're a snowbird, if you've got that lake home, I know Wolf has even traveled with this in the past.
Absolutely. Whenever we do a party somewhere, we take that with us. But now in all of our restaurants, we have it. Why? Because we use it for so many if I
It is,
think.
and
Look at,
you know, it's been a customer pick at the higher price. I mean,
know.
because,
What is the price?
well, it's only $69. I bought mine at $99.
Yep.
I bought mine at $99. As a show host, I bought mine at $99, and I'll tell you, I would do it again in a New York minute because I use it all the time.
You know what? This is what $100, $150.
Yeah.
You're gonna use that for everything.
Yeah.
Once you turn that on, you're never gonna turn on your outside grill anymore.
No. But you know what? Even if you have one of those grills in your fancy schmancy stovetop, they're hard to clean.
Exactly.
I mean, and this maintains its temperature. Like you said, Wolf, it's unlike those other grills where the meat turns out gray and the switch is an on-off plug.
Yep.
I mean, I want Wolfgang Puck making my grill.
Now look at that. I'm gonna clean that up. See that? I've made sausages, peppers, anything up here. Now, obviously, you saw me maybe at the Academy Awards. We did our mini burgers.
I wait for these.
Yeah.
They're so good.
Everybody loves them. So now you can make big ones, small one. It all
and you
depends.
can go all the way to the edge of the grill, right?
Oh, it's the same heat, totally even heating. And I think Marianne gonna show us with one big pancakes how even it is.
All right, so I do have to point out there's a clock at the bottom of your screen. This is an abbreviated area.
Yeah.
Believe me, I would spend an hour on this if I could. I'm bananas about this grill. I mean, obviously you can tell, but I never got mine for $69. It's become a customer pick at the higher price every single time it's been on the air. We would love to hear from you. I really hope you can grab that cup of coffee or whatever it takes, because midnight we're gonna knock your socks off. That's today's special. I've never seen them do anything like that.
And you know, it's totally non-stick, so you don't have to worry. Do we have some fish here somewhere?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna
Now those
show
are
you.
Wolf's salt and pepper mills.
So the pepper mill, thank you.
We like that.
Okay, obviously we put a little salt and pepper on our burger here.
Yeah.
Okay, and you will see how nicely they get seared.
Ooh, even just grilled vegetables.
Yep.
Oh, yum.
Now look at that. Here we also like that for little hors d'oeuvres. When I do it at home,
a little lamb.
A little lamb chop. So you put a little bit of oil on here.
Yep.
Season it with a little salt and pepper. Where did it go?
I know. But you know what's so great, Wolf? I'll put some of your barbecue sauce on there, and it doesn't fall through the grate like if I were using it on my regular grill.
You have no flames flaring.
No flames.
Now look at the beautiful little lamb chops here. You can have them for dinner or just eat them like that with a cocktail.
You do. I have to point out, though, if you're not a very good cook, this makes you a better one, because the grill is doing all the heavy lifting.
Yeah.
The grill is doing all the work. Trust me, whatever you put on this, it's going to taste better. And if you are trying to lose weight in the new year, it's also heart healthier, because you don't have to add any oil or fat, because it is all nonstick. And like Wolf said, unlike the cheaters, the competitors out there, where there are hot and cold spots, theirs are not die-cast aluminum. His is die-cast aluminum. And when I say this is built to last for a lifetime. His heating element is embedded. It's actually immersed in the die-cast aluminum itself. But this is dishwasher safe, even though the truth is I almost never put it in my dishwasher. But I love mine, and I know you're going to love yours too. We're a nation that loves to grill, and it couldn't be easier than this.
It is so easy. Look at it. How much time do we have?
Just about 5 or 6 minutes.
All right.
And you know, Wolf, a lot of people are afraid to grill fish.
Yeah.
I mean, they really are.
Now look at that. In no time, I have a smaller one and a bigger one. Put them on the side here, and you will see it doesn't stick.
No, it doesn't. Miss Marion, I think you have something showing off how it is even heating down there.
We do, and you know what? Pancake is beautiful. It's a big pancake to feed your family, but what we love about showing you this is that this grill is so even in its heat. You know what? If you have one in your cabinet by somebody else, go look at it. I bet it can't do this. Pancake batter spread from edge to edge. See how every bit of it is that same gorgeous color of brown? That's because this has superior embedded heat elements that make it just perfect for cooking. So imagine what your food is going to turn out like if a pancake this big turns out edge to edge brown. I'm telling you, this grill is not like anybody else's, and that's why it's Wolfgang's favorite appliance.
I would not be here if I wouldn't think so, you know?
You've seen him cook with it on national television. I mean, you have.
Craig Ferguson, I cannot do his show without making the hamburgers, without bringing that.
I know.
And I just sent one to Drew Barrymore. I'm sending one to Rod Stewart. Everybody wants this grill because it's easy to cook. And they said, my chef at home can cook like me now.
You will love it, I promise.
See that? Look at that.
But we are off to our phones, this time to California, where Michael is calling. Michael, thanks for holding. Welcome to HSN. Say hi to Wolfgang.
Hi, Michael. How are you?
Wolf, Wolf, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Well, I was on the phone ordering your Versi cooker, and then you mentioned my name and said I wasn't supposed to call in. What happened?
I don't know. You're a good guy.
Well, it's funny. I was trying to not tell my wife again, and I was ordering more stuff from you. And then, of course, you mentioned my name, and she heard it. So now I ordered the Versi cooker and the reversible grill.
Oh, all right. So then I'm going to come home to your house and cook, maybe, huh?
I'd love you to. You've been here once before, and
I know.
it was phenomenal.
One of our regular customers. And he cooks at home.
Well, that grill that you're working on right now, as you know, the parties that we have at the house, I have 3 of them. And now I'm going to order another one.
All right, well, open another bottle of wine and take care of your wife, okay?
All right, well, we'll see you when you get back.
I see you.
Michael, thank you for the call. I love that. But see, that's just it. I mean, you know, Wolfgang would not put his name, I mean, because obviously his friends use these products too.
Yeah.
And you know, they'd be mad if it didn't do what we said it does. I mean,
exactly. They wouldn't come to our restaurants anymore. They would not speak to me anymore.
No, it's really true. I mean, and you don't put your name on anything. I mean, just like the knives, unless it meets your exact standards.
Exactly. It has to work the way it does here. But everything is live here anyway. Nothing is pre-recorded. Everything I do here is live TV. If there's a lamb chop, look at that. See that? Almost done here. 1 more minute. Okay, and here, look at our fish here, the salmon.
Wow.
I'm going to show you. See that? Look how beautiful that is. Can you see? As good as I couldn't do it at Spargo or in any of our restaurants. Here we have a little beef Bayard. I just put it on. 3 minutes later, we have a minute steak.
You can do chicken under a brick like Wolfgang did. I mean, you can do salmon. You can do the mini burgers. You can do the lamb chops. I love that Michael called. He's got 3 of these too. He uses this when he entertains. I mean, and you believe me, as many as you think you need more. Just because if you use it like I use it, because I use it as a portable stove, I use it as a buffet warmer. But look at how fast it cooks.
And each one is exactly the same. Can you see that?
Do you know, even my producer, Pat, said, where did the time go in this hour?
I know.
I mean, we're almost out of time. We're getting ready to launch that brand new Today's Special.
Yeah.
And, I mean, really, whether you're tailgating, whether you're using it in the RV, whether you're using it for parties, whether you're using it for the dormitory, I will say this, and this is the absolute truth, a lot of times I'll use this instead of my stove.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you, it heats up faster than my stove, and I've got one of those ceramic cooktops, and, you know, it's not always even. It doesn't always maintain the temperature. So I actually cook better on this, and I think you're going to be the same way.
Yeah.
But when you hear that sizzle, that's the mark of a great
let me show.
grill.
Give me a little water from over there, please.
Oh, you read my mind. Oh, yeah, perfect. Here we go. Can we show how hot it gets? Okay, now watch
Where
this.
should I show it? I show it on this one here with the fish because I'm going to pour it on the meat. Now look at that.
Okay.
That's what makes the big difference.
Yeah. Look at that. Oh, my God. Okay, now you're not doing that on the Boxer's grill.
You don't have to put waters on you. I'm just showing you how hot the grill gets.
It does. So,
look at that. The water is evaporated.
But you know what, Wolf? Isn't that key to great cooking? I mean, the hotter it gets, the better it caramelizes the meat and it sears the
If
flavor.
not, you couldn't sear the meat. No.
Right.
Look like what I do with the salmon here. You have some vegetables maybe with it. Put the salmon right on here.
Sure.
And that's it.
Because that's the secret to great cooking. And when I say...
And both sides.
Beautiful, but nothing's falling through the cracks. You know, it's heating evenly.
No burns.
Oh,
food. Now look how good that looks
I see a little comfort food down there, Marianne.
What are you
know what? Yes, it's just grilled cheese, but look how many. You can do 1 and it's going to be beautiful, or you can do 8 and still have enough room. That's amazing. So imagine if you have the kids over or a big sleepover with your kids. You can make breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks with ease if you have this grill.
Yes, you can. I'm just telling you, as much as you think you'll love it, it's so much better when you get it at home. It really is. You will love, love, love this grill.
Just like us in the restaurant, we use it all the time. At home, I use it all the time. All my friends who I gave it to over the last few years as a Christmas present, they said it's the best piece.
It is. Well, you heard Michael. He's buying another one. I mean, he's got 3. He's buying another one.
I know Michael is buying another one.
I know. It's like that.
But he might make more kids too, so he needs 2. Hi, Michael. Be careful.
You never know what could happen in the kitchen.
I know.
It's true.
If you have these good appliances,
Hey, why not?
everything works better.
Everything does work better. But we're delighted that you're calling. I know you hear me singing the praises of this, but we never do a price cut on it. The ones that I have purchased, I really have, because I know everybody says, oh, she says she owns everything. I've had the privilege of working with Wolf for over 15 years here at HSN, and you know he makes a better product.
Yeah.
And when you find something that works, you really do stick with it. And I certainly own a lot of his products. I own his cookware, but
look at
really,
get a close up in here on our hamburgers here.
Oh, they're perfect, Wolf.
So
But you know what? And then that fat drains away, doesn't it?
Yeah, the fat goes away, so they're nice and dry. So you cook it the way you want it. Put a little ketchup on top.
But look at those grill marks. You see what I mean? And